Hello YouTube, my name is Daniel Filio. It is currently 9:35 a.m. in the morning. It's June 23rd, Monday 2025. Let me tell you a little bit about myself before I get into the main reason why I started this channel. So, all my life, throughout high school, I partied, smoked, drank. Yeah, it was fun then. But honestly, as I was getting towards the end of high school, I realized I wasn't doing anything with my life. So I went to college for 1 year, attended GCU, Grand Canyon University, and I thought that was going to change my life. But I realized I was just wasting my time because I didn't pick the right degree. So I stopped going to GCU, and it is currently summer, so I've had a lot of time to think. And I basically want to change my life. I think the only way that I'll really be able to do that, is if I lock myself in my room for 6 months straight. Because I'm not going to be the only person to tell you this, but you've probably heard it many times. 6 months is all it takes to change your life. And I'm currently not making much money, making less than $2,000, barely $2,000 every month. Not being able to live how I want to live, having to check my bank account almost every day because I'm not making enough money, basically. And I'm here to put the test, show you that it's true. I believe that it's true. I know it's true. And I know God will help me in this journey. That in 6 months, starting from today, June 23rd, so June, July, August, September, October, November, December 23rd, 6 months, or November, or January, either by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, 2026, I will be at a comfortable spot in my life where I don't have to worry about money anymore. And I could just worry about scaling it instead. And I'm here to prove it, like I said multiple times. So, yeah. So basically, I made this YouTube channel to show my journey. I'm gonna try and post every day to show you guys what I'm doing to become profitable. And if you guys find yourself in the same situation as I am, unprofitable, not making a bunch of money, always just not really struggling, but you just don't find yourself really happy with the amount you're making, I'm gonna show you guys that it's possible and show you my journey. And yesterday, I bought a notebook for the next 6 months. I'm gonna be journaling in it every day to help me change my life. And honestly, I know a lot of people, and they have journals, and I think that journaling will help you what's in your life. Personally, the first thing that I wrote down was my goals. I wrote down my 20-year goals in 20 years, where I'll be at. In 10 years, where I'll be at. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 years I'll be at. Then I wrote down months. Wrote down 6 months, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 months, or 1 month. And then I wrote down the weeks. And I did all of this last night because I knew I wanted to start my journey today. So starting today, I will be checking off all of these at, I would assume, appropriately the right time. So my first goal was for today, and it was research, apply for a school, and find my niche. So for the researching part, I want to get into Google Ads probably, or for the researching part, I probably want to get into ads, just some type of online business where I can make money, because nowadays it's the easiest to make money. It's embarrassing not to make a lot of money, because online is the most opportunities anyone will ever have, ever. It's so easy to make money online, and I'm going to take advantage of that and really put the work in. So for the research part of it, I'm going to research about ads, and my good friend Tanner Hess, he basically told me about it, about he was going to do Google Ads. And I'm also going to be doing this journey with two other people, Tanner Hess and my friend Armando. So we're going to be basically doing this journey, but I'm going to be the only one really videoing it, because honestly I want to see in 6 months how I was then. Hopefully in 6 months, which is probably a blink of an eye from now, I'll be better and more profitable, making more money. But yeah, so as I was saying, research for today. I'm gonna do a lot of research about how to make the easiest money, best money, most reliable money online. Then I'm gonna apply for a school. I did go to GCU, and I said that earlier. I said I wasted my time. I think it's because I picked the wrong degree. I want to do something online, so I'm gonna do like probably marketing for a different college. So apply for school. That's what I want to do. Look for, because all the classes are being filled up right now. So I want to look for. I'm hoping to apply soon, probably today, for a community college maybe, and then find my niche. So after researching today, I'm going to really find my niche, what I want to do, what I am going to stick with for 6 months. Hopefully I'm going to try to stick with 6 months. Obviously your plans will change. Nothing's going to stay true. Your journey can always change. And yeah, I'm going to try and find my niche. So today, the very first thing I'm going to be looking at is this YouTuber called Brez Scales. Really famous. He was famous for where I was born, in Arizona. He's pretty rich, profitable, and he does freelance brand scaling. He does Facebook ads, I believe, and I want to get into ads first when looking online. So first video I'm gonna watch is Brez Scales. I'm gonna watch exactly how to start freelance brand scaling. In brackets, it's easy. That's what the video title says. So if you want to go look at the video, I think this video will be really helpful to starting my journey. Then I'll recommend watching this video if you want to also start your journey too. So I'm just gonna quickly record myself just watching this video. I'm gonna really lock in. And then after this time skip, after I'm writing down notes, I'll let you know where I'm at. Okay, just finished that video. Told me really good advice. Jotted down a bunch of notes. Just want to go really quick over the notes, what I wrote. First thing he said was shift your mindset. Nothing's gonna work if shift your mindset. If you thought the same way you did in the past, it's most likely not gonna work in the present to make you better. You gotta shift your mindset. You gotta think different, act different, just do different. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So, and then he also said, you are no different than the people who became successful. He's totally right. What's different from them making it and you not? It's just hard work. They have no advantage. They have nothing special about them. They say this all the time. All it takes is time and hard work. And I know that. That's why I'm going to dedicate myself 6 months to doing this. It just takes time and work. Freelance brand scaling. That's basically what he was talking about in the video. And it's basically you're the middleman between a company and their business. The only thing that you really do is you just advertise their supplies, whatever they're selling. And then there's like 3 ways you can get paid. You can get a % of revenue. You can get an upfront retainer, like say, oh yeah, I think I'm worth $1,000 or $2,000, something like that. Or you can charge them a % of the ad spent total, what you're spending to do their ads. And those are just 3 ways to talk about. How to run ads is another topic he talked about. You start by looking into ads, websites, and just mess around. You really just gotta have some experience with it. You gotta just start messing around, honestly. And then how to sign your first client it's just about connections. Cold calling, reach out messages on social media platforms, cold emailing, LinkedIn outreach. Any way you can talk or get out, like reach out to someone, just do it. Email, text message, probably not, but Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, just get away. Like whatever your niche is, just literally just doom scroll. Just scroll through that app, look for a brand or whatever that interests you, and then just reach out to them. There's hundreds and thousands of brands, websites. You just reach out to them. Just try to do as much as possible. You should probably, I personally am going to set a goal. After these 2 weeks of research or however long, I'm going to set a goal to try and reach out to a certain number of brands or people to make my process go by faster. And then, again, find your niche, sign a friend or something you're interested in. I know a bunch of people that have brands, so I'm going to try and go that route. I'm going to try to reach out to some people. I think that'll be a little easier than like just texting or emailing random people. So, but I will still continue to do both. And then when you get them on that phone call, you got to make a script. And then you want to get them on that phone call to set an appointment up to really talk more in depth about what you can do for their company. That's what Brad Scales was talking about. And to get all these emails or like phone numbers, he recommended Apollo AI. You can use this to scrape all the leads, get a list of a bunch of people, and call them. And then, like he said towards the end of the video, the beginning stages is the hardest part. You just gotta start. Alright, I watched that first video, Brez's very first video. Now I'm gonna be watching another video. It's called How to Make 20K a month freelance brand scaling with 1 client. I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna watch Brez's second video and then probably explore a little more on other people's, because it's always good to get, I guess, insight from other people. Just get as much resources as possible to help you grow. And yeah, I'll let you know what I attain after this video. Alright, just finished that video. And that was more of like a Q&A / advice video rather than like what is like freelance brand scaling. So I'll just tell you what I like took in from that video. One thing they said was, don't use me, utilize me. Or you gotta think of that as like, if you're talking to like a brand, don't try to use someone, utilize them. And then be transparent with your clients. You gotta like tell them up front, like your experience. Just be real with them. And then check up on them on a personal level. Like, they basically talked about a lot of people don't check up on them. They always talk about business, but I think it's good to like talk about a personal level with them, like ask them how their week was, what they're gonna do. It doesn't everything doesn't always have to be business. Just get a little personal. And then you have to be okay with doing free work. I already understand that. That's honestly like a big part, and I think the hardest part. But I honestly expecting in a month to make my first dollar. I want to make at least $1 in a month from now. That's one of my goals, and that I wrote in the first page. But yeah, I gotta be okay with doing free work before actually like making money, because honestly, at the beginning stages, it's not about the money. It's about the experience. You gotta have experience so you can make money, and then you have to leverage yourself. I think that's a really good like a point that he talked about, because you just gotta leverage yourself in any situation you possibly can get. You have to try and meet with someone, or just go out there, talk to someone, connect with someone. Just try and get a connection. Network. You gotta network. Just try and get someone. Just talk to anyone. And then you have to sacrifice a few months of hard work. That is exactly what I'm gonna be doing for the 6-month journey of this YouTube video. And then he talked about digital marketing. That's exactly what he does, and I think that's what I'm gonna get into more. I did not mention at the beginning of the journey, but I also do day trade, and I have been doing it for 6-7 months now. And I have a really good mentor that I pay for. But the thing is, like, when I'm done day trading in the morning, because for where I live, the market was at 6:30. So when I'm done day trading, it'll be no later than noon, and I'll have the rest of my day to use. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, honestly, every day, besides weekends, obviously, when market is closed. I'm gonna be day trading in the morning. I'll video that. I'll show you guys my journey on that too. I'm making a few $100s, losing a few hundred. Today I lost a good amount, and honestly, I want to be mad, but honestly, it's part of the game. Like, it's really, you can't show emotions when you're trading. You can't let it get to you. You gotta risk. What you're risking is what you're willing to lose. And I risked a bunch, and I lost it. And yeah, it made me mad, but I don't even get mad. It makes me want to get mad, but honestly, I'm just thugging it out. Honestly, it's better to show no emotions. You can't let it get to you, because right when you show emotions is when you want to quit. And if you quit, then you'll just be like everybody else. You'll be normal. You'll be average. And I know I'm not fit to be average. I know I'm meant to do something better and different in this life, and I'll prove that to you guys in 6 months. That I'll be somewhere else in 6 months. But yeah, do day trade. Been doing that for a minute, so just wanted to get that out of the way. Then I do have a job. I work at a restaurant, and my plans for today are gonna be apply to another job, get another income to make as much money as possible, and then also apply to a school for college, because my parents do want me to go to college. And it's for sure a smart route and safe route, but I'm honestly like, my mindset is no risk, no reward. You gotta risk something to be different. Because if you go to school like everybody else, then you're just gonna be like everybody else, And a lot of entrepreneurs or rich people, they were like, they didn't go to school, or they didn't use their degree to be rich, And you gotta be just like them. And also, I think surrounding yourself with morally good people and people that think good or have the same mindset as you, that want to become rich, is really essential in life. Surround yourself with who you want to be. So if you want to be rich, surround yourself with rich people, or basically people that are actually doing something with their life. I think that's essential. For sure, include yourself with the people that you want to be around with. Because I used to have friends that drink, smoke all day, and I've tried not to associate with myself with them, just because I never found that fun, honestly. I never really found any of that fun. Like, people say my life might be boring, but honestly, I find it fun. I just play soccer, used to play video games, but I haven't played in so long. And then I just soccer, day trade, work, gym, and yeah, that's basically it. And yeah. So now after researching for about an hour, my tasks were today were for research, apply for school, and then find my niche. So now I'm gonna apply for my school that I want to apply for. I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then there's gonna be a little time skip. All right, after like 10 minutes of looking, I failed. This website is so confusing. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't go to college. No, I'm just kidding. But this website, I'm trying to work it, but it's just making me do loops. I'm trying to apply. It does not make any sense. I actually might be a little dumb. I'm gonna try again later today. But for now, I'm gonna move on to finding my niche. Okay, hello guys. Currently 2 p.m. Did take a little nap, not gonna lie. But I was also up editing this video currently. The first part where I was basically researching, and I did not know it was this hard to edit, not gonna lie. It's a little annoying, but I've just been editing a little bit. But I'm gonna take a little break from this and then keep researching more. I'm gonna be searching up how to start freelance brand scaling. Let's go over a little brief summary of what I wrote down a bunch of stuff. A good way to find brands is just go on Instagram, TikTok, just type in hashtag clothing brand, hashtag streetwear brand. And there's a lot of methods, just 3 methods. You can hashtag hunt, which I just said. Then you could burner account method. So you go on, you make another account, and then you just go through Instagram, look for just go to your feed, or just keep researching brands. There's also a TikTok to Instagram bridge, where you can go look at TikTok accounts, and then basically, if they don't have an Instagram account, then, or if they do have an Instagram account but it's not good, then you basically help them scale that, because the Instagram account will most likely be where they're trying to promote their product. And then have a script, and then follow-up plan. The initial DM is day 1, and then if they don't say nothing, they say day 3, just checking up on them. The day 7, then you could be like, hey, I saw you posted this, would you be interested in running ads for that product? And then after you get all that complete, you get a contract signing, and then you get access to their Facebook Meta Suite, and then you got to make sure to make an account. Static. And then some key terms that I learned: ROAS, return on ad spend, and then CPA, cost for acquisition, and then CTR, circle or click through rate. And then there's also a frequency, a danger zone, which is basically like where the audience sees it too much and they don't like it anymore, or like they're just seeing it, they're just not interested. And then right now, I just ended off the middle of the video, ad scaling. He talked about target new regions, increase budget by 20% on the ad every 3 days, and then test more ads every 14 days. Change copy, headlines, etc. This is a lot of information to attain, but honestly, you just have to start. It's about starting. Starting is the main thing, and you'll get nowhere. Starting is the hardest part, in my opinion, because you can start, or like you can get into it, but starting it and really like getting in depth into it is just, I think, is the hardest part, and it shows because I'm writing down a bunch of information. But this is what I'm willing to do every day for the next 6 months to become profitable, to not have to worry about money. So, get back into the video, let you guys know where I'm at in 20 minutes. Okay guys, I did not finish the video yet, but I just noticed the time, 3:21. I have been looking at this video for like an hour now, and I was supposed to go set up an interview for a job for a car company that I really want to apply for or work at. So I'm gonna go get ready for that and go do that, and I'll bring you guys along. Okay guys, just got ready, little outfit check to go schedule an interview with the car company. Got my Michael Kors watch on, you already know. One of my favorite watches. This is the car. No, probably like 100 degrees. It's so hot and easy. I literally cannot wait to move out of this state. I hope in 6 months I either go to a better state. Oh yeah. I hope in 6 months I move out of Arizona. But let's see what happens. Either 6 months to a year, I really hope to move out of Arizona. Cause bro, this weather is not it. To anyone who does not live in Phoenix, Arizona, and wants to visit it, I recommend it only during wintertime. Because dude, this weather is not it. That's not it. I'm gonna go ahead and drive to the car company now to set up an interview, and I'll talk to you guys then. Peace out. That's tough.
He doesn't want to take any of these cars home?
He'll take them home once we're completely done with the car.
Okay.
And he drives them home.
Yo, what up guys? Just finished the little like meetup with the owner. I think it went good. Said he'll email me back, left my information there even though I applied. And I actually did go with my friends right here. They're stalking me in this car. But yeah, now I'm heading to the mall. We're gonna go talk about business hopefully over there. Talk more about running ads and just stuff. Good way to just talk, chat, and walk at the same time. Just get stuff done, you know. Always stay busy. I'll let you guys know when I'm there. What up guys? At the Scottsdale Mall with my boy Tanner, yo, Armando, and Jordan.
Name, occupation, Jordan Rivas, 6'11".
We here, I don't know, to do business kind of.
Yeah, business trip. Behind the scenes of a fucking post.
Yeah, you already know. Nah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm here with my boys. You already know. Alright. What up guys? Just got back home. Just finished playing soccer. Went with the mall with my friends. You saw that earlier in the video. And I just want to do like a real little recap on the day. Currently 11:50 p.m. I think it was a somewhat successful day. I was pretty productive for the most part. Didn't bed rot too much, which is one of my biggest difficulties in life, is bed rotting for sure. Like, subscribe, comment. Honestly, I personally don't really matter that much to me, because at the end of the day, I'm not really doing this for clout. honestly just doing this to look back at my journey and just see where I'll be at. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, and peace out.